I've been listening to Amal. I love him. And then Nakhrey came to me and I was like...
Amal or Armaan?
Sorry, Armaan. Even Amal.
It's okay. Both
Even
brothers.
Amal. And oh God, I said Amal. Sorry. If I'm in a dilemma or something that I want to talk to about somebody, I don't have anybody, but I can say that I have him. I can talk to him, now. If you collaborate with BTS, you take me, okay?
Wow. You already have a person.
There's an army.
You promised me that today that you'll take me if you are collaborating with BTS.
Okay, Baba, theek hai.
Okay, great.
Hi, this is Amina Sheikh here, and with me today I have the very talented and the handsome Armaan Malik, and with him I have the gorgeous, the stunning Shalini Pandey, welcoming both of them on ETimes.
Hi.
Hi, Samina.
Hi. So, Armaan, to begin with you, your Armanians have a lot of questions for you, and they keep on, tagging you. They keep on, the hashtag keeps on trending. How does that make you feel?
I honestly don't know how to react to that. I think it's just crazy to see the kind of love that my Armanians have for me, and I think that's the thing that keeps me going. Even when I have, a low day or a dull day, just when I go to Twitter or Instagram, just see a few messages of my fans, it picks me up immediately, and that's the love that I need in that moment to make me feel better. So I think I would call my Armanians my saviors.
Shalini, talking about your work, I have seen and have loved you in Arjun Reddy, and of course in Jayesh Bhai Jordar. Also, the way you have portrayed your character is quite different, and now you're associating with Armaan for this song, Nakhrey Nakhrey. So tell us something about that. How excited are you for this one?
I am very excited. I just love this song. I really liked it from the very beginning, and the number of times I heard it grew on me, and I really was excited to see what kind of steps are going to be there in this song. So as I was saying, I was very excited, and then I met Armaan and we really clicked, and we had a lot of fun shooting it. So I was very excited, and I'm very excited seeing that the kind of love it's getting. So it was a very different, because it was my first music video, so a very different experience, but a very fun one.
Armaan, talking about this song, Nakhrey Nakhrey, it's quite a, I would say, quite a song which I would like to groove on, during weekends and all. So what went behind while making this song for you?
Well, to be honest, it's the first song on my label, Always Music, and I wanted to present something really different and unique for all my fans and listeners and everyone in general. Everyone's seen me in a very different vibe before, like the romantic and love songs and stuff like that. And I wanted to break away from that image and do something very different. And dancing in a video is something that I've always wanted to do. And finally, I got to do that in this song. I've grooved before and just vibed and stuff, but this is the first time I'm doing choreographed steps, and there's a proper hook step and other steps and stuff. So I feel like this is my first proper dance pop song in the truest sense of the genre. And I'm so glad that I was able to shoot a cool video for it and produce it the way it got produced. And I feel like when I heard the song, I was grooving. Initially, it's composed by Abhijit Srivastav and Shaira Apurva. So when they played me the song initially, I heard it and I was like, dude, this got me grooving right from the first beat. So there's got to be something in it. And sometimes you just hear a song and you're like, okay, I got to do this. I got to, own it and make it my own. So that's what happened with Nakhrey Nakhrey. And I'm so glad that it came together so beautifully. We got Shalini on board as part of the music video, and we rehearsed for quite a bit. No, actually, we didn't rehearse for. We did rehearse for 2 days. I rehearsed for quite a bit for the rest of the sections. But the hook step we learned just 2 days before the shoot, and a huge props to Ruel, the choreographer and director, who made both of us feel so comfortable in our own skin, and never once made us feel like we were messing up, even though we were. which I think is a great sign, of someone who understands how to be with artists artists are very, emotional people. If you tell them something is going wrong, like purposely, like if it might be going wrong, but there's a way to put it, And I think Ruel was someone who was like the central force for this song and the video. And I'm glad that both Shalini and I sparked off an amazing chemistry in the video. I think it's got to do a lot with how we were as people, how we are as people. And off shoot, we were just hanging out and just, clicking so well. That off-screen chemistry showed on screen, and I think it's come out really beautifully.
At the same time, also, Shalini, I saw you in a complete different avatar also, the kind of, the makeup you have done over here and all that.
Yeah.
That's different. That's quite like, the actual, look what a Gen Z would prefer.
Pop diva.
Pop diva.
Euphoria vibes.
So how was that, to get that look and, you be in that character?
We all sat down together actually, and we all discussed how it should be and how it shouldn't be, and what are the kind of clothes we should be wearing, the kind of makeup, the kind of hair. And I was very excited because I was getting to do something that I've never done before. And I can experiment, and I was free to experiment. And we were just, we all thought, so my makeup artist was, she was also Flavia. She came up with this, that we should do these eyes and, the way the eyes, especially the eyes, how they are supposed to look, and the hair and everything, went along with it. So, and also my, hair artist, and so everybody worked really hard to, get this look in together. It's obviously, your team is something that makes you, is what I feel. You are, as an artist, obviously you deliver whatever you have to, but then your team, my stylist Shifa, she put in a lot of effort to style me and to get that look out. So I think I was very excited for everything because it was a different me, and I was enjoying every bit of it.
At the same time, also, since we talk about the Korea, coming over in picture, Armaan, you have associated with the K-pop team. So, are we going to hear more of your association while working with them?
I mean, I'm really open to collaborating with a lot of artists from across the world. And obviously, K-pop is something that I'm also a huge fan of and I listen to on a regular basis. I have a few favorites. I love EXO, the group. I like BTS as well.
Please collaborate with BTS.
We all love BTS.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And I hope that, one day that we all get to collaborate and make a huge noise about it, because India and Korea collaborating on something is always,
Okay, if you collaborate with BTS, you take me, okay?
Wow. You already have a person.
There's an army.
You promised me that today, that you'll take me if you are collaborating with BTS.
Okay, Baba, theek hai.
Okay, great.
You already have the star in the making already,
The pressure has begun. But yeah, I think it's, fans and listeners really want to see more and more collaborations between Indian artists and K-pop artists. And I'm glad I got to do one with Eric Nam and Kashmir on a song called Echo, which was released a year back. And hopefully this year or next year, we get to do more and more such collaborations.
Also, you have been associated with Devi Shri Prasad, the Pushpa,
Yeah.
So tell us something about that project, the song is in Telugu and all, how are you managing that?
Well, I've been singing in different languages since quite some time now. And bachpan se I've been used to, doing voiceover work and songs in different languages. Telugu is actually my mother tongue. So singing in Telugu becomes a tad easier than the other languages. But just in general, I have a gift of singing in different languages. I don't know how it happens, but it just comes very easily to me, like second nature. Collaborating with DSP sir has been phenomenal. He and I have known each other for quite some time, but we never got to collaborate on anything. He told me that he has a song in mind for me for quite some time. And I was like, okay, when is that song coming? And finally he, hit me up and said, there's a song called Kottaga Ledenti, which I want you to do with me. And we recorded that last month. And it released, and a lot of people have given a lot of love to that. And I have immense respect for DSP. So I think he's a fabulous composer. He always knows the pulse of the audience. So I'm so glad that we got to do something together, and we continue to do more and more songs together.
Shalini, talking about you, what kind of music you personally like, and who has been your favorite singer, if you had to choose one?
I I am not somebody who's stuck to one sort of genre. I really hear a lot of different genres. Like I listen to Malayalam music, I listen to Hindi, I listen to K-pop, I listen to English, I listen to. So like it depends on my mood. What kind of music do I want to hear today? And like now I love BTS. I am mad fan of BTS, and I also love Shawn Mendes. I really love him. I've been liking him since I was in, I think, college. So I've been a fan of him since I was in college. And of course, in India, we have so many other artists, and I've been listening to Amal. I love him. And and then Nakhrey came to me, and I was like,
Amal or Armaan?
Sorry, Armaan. Even Amal.
Amal, it's okay. Both
Even
brothers.
And oh God, I said Amal. Sorry. Actually, both of them. So I've been listening to their music, and when Nakhrey came to me, I was like, great. I have a now a chance to collaborate with somebody who I've been listening to, and he does something different every time, as we all know. So I have a lot of other favorites. Yeah, it just depends on my mood.
While both are brothers, I just wanted to add over here that Armaan is going to help you to go for BTS.
Yes, Armaan is going to help me. Armaan is my favorite.
Bye.
Armaan is my favorite, and I love Armaan.
Okay.
At the same time, Shalini, you have worked, in regional films and in Bollywood also. Right now, a lot of debates are happening when it comes to Bollywood versus regional. Recently when Akshay said that, he's completely okay with, South films being remade in Hindi. What are your thoughts on that?
I just love cinema, to be very honest. I don't understand this whole, South Indian, this Malayalam, this everything is cinema for me. I just love cinema. I've been a fan. I've been wanting to be an actress since the time, I've been wanting to be anything. So I just want to be part of films, and I see them as films. I consider films as films there. I do not really, honestly, I do not see them as Telugu, South, Telugu, Tamil, because South has also Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, everything, So I just see films as films, and I'm very happy that South films are doing really well. And I'm happy that a particular film is doing well because audiences are loving it. So for me, it's cinema. I've always wanted to be an actor, be it any, a language or anything. So I'm just happy, people are accepting, different language films as well. So I'm just happy.
The last two questions to both of you, to begin with you, Armaan, actually. It's quite a very good, thing to also even say that you're competing with The Weeknd for a channel's, So tell us, how does that feel? Because, you are somewhere giving India the international recognition through your work. How does that make you feel?
It's unbelievable, to be honest. When they put out, all the artist names together, and to see me paired against The Weeknd, who's an inspiration to me, who I love, just to be mentioned, in that list itself is something that I'm so proud of. And as an Indian artist, to see my name up there is definitely something that I've always wanted. I've always wanted us to be among the best in the world. And like I said, my main aim is to go global with my music. So I think that all these things are going to lend to that journey. And I'm so glad that I'm getting to, live all my dreams right now. So yeah, competing against The Weeknd is the biggest flex I could have. And I hope my Armanians make me win. As much as I love Weeknd, but my Armanians really, really love my music and support me. So I hope to, win that, that summer challenge that's out there between artists.
Also, to ask both of you, what are your upcoming projects you both are working on?
My upcoming projects, I usually don't talk about because they're surprises for my fans, and that's the way I like it. But some massive stuff happening in the next few months, and more and more releases from my label, Always Music, that you can look forward to.
What about you, Shalini? What are your upcoming projects you're working on?
The one thing that I can only talk about, because I can't talk about the others, but there is this film called Maharaj that I've been doing with YRF. We've completed the shoot, and that's going to come out probably this year or next year. So that's the one thing that I can talk about. But yeah, rest you'll get to.
But one thing I also wanted to ask you, Shalini, how was it working with Ranveer Singh though for you? This was your first.
Yeah. It was very cool. Yeah, he has a lot of energy, as we all know, and his, you can take from that energy, and also as an artist, I've learned a lot, because that was my first film in a big scale, right? So I've learned a lot, as an artist from him, and he's been there for me. I have to say, he's been just there for me. I'm an outsider, and I do not know sometimes who to talk to, who to contact about, if I'm in a dilemma or something that I want to talk to about somebody. I don't have anybody, but I can say that I have him. I can talk to him, now. So he's been there, and it was a great time working with him.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your lovely time, and all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.